Love y'all. I hope everybody slept well last night. I know I did. Risings, everybody. I hope that wherever you at the part of the world, risings, good evening, or good night. It is what it is. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this members read. See what's going on in the energy. It's always something. I gotta take my vitamins. Okay, so today is Tuesday, June 2nd, 2026 at 11:25 a.m. So let's go. I'm going to use these first. Let's see what these cards say. Try to use different cards. Okay. Give me some of these. Let's start it off with these. All right. We have illusion. Avoid the trap of mistaken fantasy for real soul connections. Okay. I'll be telling y'all about that. Illusions test. Because you're going to be going through a test. Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. Don't fall for no illusions. Enlightenment. With enlightenment, there is no separation. We realize that we are one with the divine. Okay? You are one with the divine. Make them in my image. Trust your intuition. Okay? Yes. Trust that intuition. Trust. You need to trust in a relationship for it to thrive. That's why you need to heal. Okay? Reconciliation. Learn how to reconcile with yourself first. Like, get rid of all guilt. 1111 is communication. 1111 is an important number for twin flames, symbolizing harmony and balance and soulmates, dealing with communication and past life. We reunite with our loved ones over and over in different lifetimes. Reincarnation. Some people believe in it, some people don't. Rekindle. Every relationship has those magical moments that can be rekindled. Some can, some can't. Maybe next lifetime, happy. Embrace your love and connection and be happy without no illusions. Okay? Openness. Be open to receiving divine guidance and relationships. Communication. That's what I'm getting. And this one back here says strength. The power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. Love conquers everything. This is what it's saying. Communication, too. Some relationships can be reconciled. Some relationships can't. Okay? That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Okay? Let's get this. Osiris, death and rebirth. That's that past life. Okay? Then we got Neath, perseverance. You're going to persevere, do this, as long as you pass these tests of enlightenment. Okay? Without any illusions. You're open. You're open with your spirit guides. You're open with yourself. Okay? No illusions. Pass every single test. Openness. Having your awakening. That's another thing. Okay? Rekindle. Reconciliation. A lot of people probably want to reconcile right now. After I did that, let me do this. So, yes, trust. It says yes, trust. I don't know why, but somebody using a Ouija board. Somebody's getting answers from a Ouija board. You know why I say that? Because the way I just moved this, something said move this down. So somebody's getting answers from a Ouija board. You see how I just did that? For some reason, like, I'm going to show you. This is how I know somebody using a Ouija board. How I just put this together, and then I just moved this down, and I moved it like this. Yeah, somebody's using a Ouija board. A demonic ass Ouija board to get answers. That's why you need to trust your intuition. Because somebody can feel like you're one of their past life soulmates, some weird shit like that, whether man or woman. It's some weird shit. A Ouija board told them that you was their past life soulmate, and they need to get you to trust them. Wow. That's the first thing I picked up when I was moving these cards like that. Somebody's using a Ouija board. You need to leave that Ouija board the fuck alone. That's just straight up. Whatever Ouija board you're using is telling you lies. They're getting answers from a Ouija board, which is demonic. A Ouija board is not going to give you the truth, all honesty. You're using a Ouija board. I be telling motherfuckers about that shit, man. So somebody is using a Ouija board. I don't know, they hired a practitioner that uses Ouija boards, or they do seance or something like that, but they get answers from a Ouija board. That's what I just picked up from this right here. Yeah. Somebody using a Ouija board. Demonic. So they open up portals. They open up some type of portal. Give me, I'm going to use one of these cards. Yeah. Let me get one of these cards. Somebody using a demonic Ouija board. They've been using to get answers about you, and the answers is not correct. Is what I'm picking up. So if you open up a portal with a Ouija board, you opening up Pandora's box, basically. So you opening up all types of portals to come through. And what they've been doing is trying to put you, enlightened ones, through a test. This is some weird, crazy mess. Somebody using a Ouija board. See, that's the type of stuff they never want you to figure out what they're using. See what I'm saying? See all those hands? See all those hands, and it look like they're using a Ouija board underneath there? I know what I'll be talking about. Somebody is using a Ouija board to get answers about you. But the answers they're receiving is wrong, incorrect. That's why they've been putting you through all these tests. These people, whoever they are. Give me something for illusion. Always partying. So, whatever they've been told, they was told you always partying. This is where they get their answers from. A Ouija board. Ouija board, Jumanji, whatever the hell this shit is right here. So the Ouija board told them that you're always partying. Give me something for test. Give me something for test. I'm going to take my time with this. The Ouija board. And it came out again. You see, I'm telling you, there's some people playing with a Ouija board. They all got their hands on this damn thing. These are karmics. How you got a dark soul and you're playing with a Ouija board? You're picking up your energy. It's picking up your energy. Oh, Lord, let me get my... No, I ain't going to be yellow screen. It's all good. It's all good. So the Ouija board has been telling them this shit. The Ouija board has been telling them this shit about you. Like the Ouija board gonna know you better than that. So these dark deities that's been talking about them. That's why when we say projections, you got to think where they're getting these projections from. A Ouija board. Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies close. So you be in competition, dirt digging. See? I'm trying to tell you. They've been dirt digging with a Ouija board. Let me put this over there. They've been dirt digging with a Ouija board. I'm just put it, I gotta put it back in there so I see what's come out. Test. Wow. Rejected. This is what I'm saying. Test. Cardless. No card repo issues. So spiritual hater. I'm telling you. That Ouija board is a spiritual hater of yours. It's actually them. It's actually them that they're talking about. But, you know, dark spirits be knowing your energy and shit. Give me something for enlightenment. That's what you need to be enlightened about. People are using a Ouija board to get answers about you, and the answers is them. They're talking about them. Everybody that got their hand on that Ouija board is talking about their ass. Because they dark. Now, you are contacting spirits. It depends on your heart. Before you do anything, I be saying this. It's about your intentions. If your intentions is to sabotage somebody or stop somebody's life or something like that, and they have a pathway, and you got a dark spirit, you're contacting dark spirits. Because it's about your heart. You're doing it to be wicked. Anything dealing with spirituality or whatever, you're contacting dark spirits. Now, if you lighthearted and I don't play with Ouija boards, I don't, because that's opening portals. But if you was to ask your questions or you wanted to contact somebody, it would be enlightenment for you. These people got dark souls because the intentions that they set before they even start fucking with this Ouija board. Enlightenment, now that's what you need to be enlightened about. Somebody's using a Ouija board. With enlightenment, there is no separation. We realize that we are one with the divine. See what I'm saying? That you'll be getting enlightenment if you was to go, because you're not doing it. You're trying to contact the spiritual realm because you don't have access because you're not awakened yet. You want to know what a past person is going to say to you or something like that. But they're using this Ouija board to get answers about you. Like what you doing, what's your future. A Ouija board cannot tell you your fucking future. Give me something for enlightenment. Child, legal issues, enlightenment. Court, judges, immigration, lawyers. So there could be a lot of people. This is a Pandora's box. This is a Pandora's box from that Ouija board. They going to some court issues, judges, immigration, lawyers. Or these can be some people that's in the legal system that's also using the Ouija board on you. Along with some people to get answers about you, but it's actually they ass. That's why it's turning back on they ass. Now they realizing the Ouija board was talking about they ass. Now they realizing this Ouija board was talking about they ass, dodging bullets, blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by haters. So that's what I'm saying. Legal issues. That Ouija board they using ain't got nothing to do with you. That Ouija board was talking about they ass. You know how it says yes on the Ouija board and no? Yeah, yes. Trust your intuition. They should have trusted their intuition. Now they haunted. Because they opened up a Pandora's box. Now they can't close this goddamn portal back. So when you fuck with shit like that, I don't understand how you can't close that portal back. They open it, but they never close it. They never seal it closed. Yes, trust your intuition. So they asked this Ouija board's questions, and it said yes. Everything they asked it said yes. Like, is they always partying? Yes. Is they going to be carless soon? Yes. Is they going to have legal issues? Yes. Is they going to reconcile with somebody? Yes. Do they have a past life? You know, are they reincarnated so-and-so? Yes. Rekindle. You know, this is crazy. Thief. So this could have been somebody who was trying to steal your destiny and they had to ask a Ouija board questions about you. The dark side about you. Why you're not asking the enlightenment side of things? Like, this is crazy. Give me something for yes. Give me something for yes. So these are people that use Ouija boards. Fake accounts. That's what I'm saying. Yes. See what I'm saying? This is fake. Gave them fault with fake social media accounts to spy. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. So whatever I told you, whatever they was using that Ouija before, it gave them fake information. They should have trusted their own intuition when they're communicating 1111 with this Ouija board past life. So these are people that did this in the past life to you. Always went and got readings on you. Give me something for trust your intuition. Give me something for trust. They go to cock blocking. Bad reputation. So that's what the Ouija board told them. They have a bad reputation. They always partying, cop blocking. They did this Ouija board to cop, and that's how they figure out how to cop block you. Like, can you tell me their next step, what they're about to do? Are they gonna be famous? You know, reconciliation. Are they gonna reconcile with their ex, and then they'll go do something, some magic to block it? Give me something for reconciliation. Who said you want to reconcile? I told you this demon be telling them lies. What's these two right here? Reconciliation, into you. See what I'm saying? They found out somebody was into you. Inside scoop. That's how they got the inside scoop on this shit. Was you gonna reconcile with somebody? Dirty offer. The dirty offer is they open the Pandora's box. They open a bunch of demons that they can't even control or nothing. And this is their ass. Give me something for 1111. It says on here, important enough for twin flames, but it's also communication. That's what it says on my other cards. Give me something for 1111. You could be seeing this number a lot. Give me something for 1111. What's this communication? Oh, God, I'm going to have to do this. What was the communication? Ego. Ancient coin, mysterious. So they found the ancient coin. Okay, ego. Her ego getting in the way of relationship. Yeah, communication. Boss daddy. Stable, rich business owner, CEO, big dick energy. So the communication was you gonna be a boss daddy, all that. Arguments, physical fight, at war, competing. So this is what this Ouija board was telling them, like, you're competing with them, something like that. You're in your ego. I don't know what type of Ouija board is this that talk like that. They got so much information, but being as though they heart not pure, they contact demons that hate you. You know what I'm saying? And then they get these people to hate you, the ones that's using the Ouija board. Whoever touched that Ouija board, they get them to hate you. Like they open, Pandora's box. So they open up anyway, their intention wasn't good when they went to the Ouija board, trying to get the inside scoop on you. I guess they were trying to find out if somebody into you, girl fight, boss daddy, yeah. Ego. And they asked the question how they hurt your ego before you come this boss daddy, girl fight. How they can hurt your ego. Test. How they can hurt your ego before you become this boss daddy. Past life. So this is somebody these are people that did this shit in the past life. You didn't get the answers about that person. You got the answer about yourself. That's what they're finding out. That this look creeping. These demons creeping up on their ass. You opening up Pandora's box because your intention was not good when you went to that Ouija board. That's where they getting their answers from. That's why you always be like, what? I'm not doing that. Child. So they got a high priestess or high priest that use a Ouija board. Is that what they call it? It's like Jumanji, basically. So what kind of high priest or high priest this is? Your light irritate their demons. Didn't I tell you? These are demons that dislike you. They know about your purpose, but they're not really telling. They're telling them about themselves though. They're not really telling about you. They know they can't tell them but so much, but they get these motherfuckers to go up against you by putting some type of whatever Pandora's box they open, putting some type of deity on them to attack you. You know what I'm saying? If they open up a portal and all these people got their hands on this Ouija board, it attached to them. They open up a portal. What? What type of high priest dark high priest use a Ouija board? See what I'm saying? It hooked onto them. So whoever went and asked questions about you with certain people, that's where that's always partying come from. That's why you be like, what? Always partying? Where you getting your answers from? Always partying? No, the hell I'm not. It's that demon that told him that. When it really, in all reality, whoever got their hands on that is reading them. They don't even realize. Look, let's say it this way. Say if they told them about the car that's always partying and all that shit, legal issues, you gonna have legal issues, all that shit, right? Whoever got their hands on that Ouija board that's asking the questions, that's what they're going through now. And they realizing the Ouija board was talking about their ass, because that demon, I keep telling you, demons work for you. It's about, they can't go so far with you. They can't tell these people your business. Now all of them realizing it's them that the Ouija board was talking about. They could be trying to get rid of this Ouija board, burn it. Oh, that shit coming back. Past life played out. That shit played out. They did this in the past life. Even they went to, back there they got ruins. There's somebody that in ancient days went and got ruins done on you, and did root work, shit like that, after they get an answer from whatever the ruins, all the way up to, from that dynasty up until, this somebody been getting reading on you for a long time. And that shit played the fuck out, past life. This somebody been doing this all your life. This is crazy. Rekindle. So they asked it, are you going to rekindle anything with your, past life soulmate, or even your past life ancient being, whatever, you know what I'm saying, like your soulmate from past life haunted. Rekindle. So they got haunted by this. Memories, flashbacks, trauma, side effects. So these could be people that remember who you was in the past life. You and your person, and they asking that you going to rekindle it this lifetime. Hell yeah. Because what was you in the past lifetime? A Judas? It's obvious. That shit played out. So these are people that goes to a Ouija board. Be open to receive divine guidance and relationship openness. So this Ouija board was even telling them how to, well, they got demon attachment. So how to test you, how to fuck with you, do different shit to you. Oh yeah, this somebody that on a Ouija board. Openness. Thief. They wanted to be able to find out about if you're going to become a boss daddy, queen rising, so they can still be open to receive divine guidance and relationships. So either they wanted to steal your person, try to find out how to steal your person, or actually steal from you. You need to ask a Ouija board how to steal. Happy. Embrace your loving connection and be happy. So you're going to embrace your loving connection, and they told them you're going to be happy with this person. Again, this is a obsessive lover that's been dirt digging on you. Okay? Moving on, thank you next. Romantic love affair. Somebody that cheated on you, kissing your ass, dirty offer. They gave you a dirty offer. They want you to kiss their ass. They want you to chase them. This is an obsessive lover that's been getting Ouija board readings on you. Child, this is weird. Happy. They ask you, was you going to be happy with this person? They want to be able to fake flex by being a thief. Impersonator. By impersonating you. I don't know if this is a destiny swapper. So they ask them how they can destiny swap with you too. They ask a Ouija board, how can I destiny swap? Are these amateurs or what? This is some weird ass shit. Give me something for happy. Cop blocking. Dirty offer. Didn't I tell you? This demon gave them a dirty offer. This demon told them yes. You could cop block them from their destiny, from them being happy. Yeah, you can do this. But no, fishing for comments. That's what I'm saying, fishing for comments. moving that shit on the board, fishing for comments. Child, you know I want to do it. You know I want to do it, but I better take my vitamins. You know I want to do it. Look, they done open Pandora's box. This shit, yeah, fishing for comments. By fishing for comments. This shit is traveling. This shit traveled to their ass. They open up Pandora's box. Plain and simple. What the world? So they've been using a Ouija board. I bet you some people never figured that out. That people's out here using Ouija boards on you. 3 turmeric powders, pills, and I gotta take my anxiety pills later on. But fish oil vitamin. So the answer is, let's get these up, and we're gonna do a full read. They got a dirty offer. I'm gonna open up with that with a tarot card. Bad reputation. These Ouija board told them you had a bad reputation. So this whole time they be getting answers from a Ouija board, y'all. But the Ouija board, whoever hands was touching that Ouija board, it was reading them. They just now figuring this out. That Ouija board was talking about me. We need to get rid of that Ouija board. That Ouija board betrayed us. That Ouija board told us all these lies. What you think? You had wicked. You was going there with a wicked heart. You had intentions to destiny swap. Your life with their life. That's what this shit was about. Damn, he look like my ex-husband. He look exactly like him. Let me find out. They say everybody got a twin. So they got a dirty offer. So if they said that you're going to be going through legal issues, it was talking about them. It was reading them. So basically this Ouija board tricked them. Child, what the hell? Illusion. They fell for the illusion. I told you, demons work for you. You're made in the image of divine, right? And you're reincarnated as a divine being. These demons ain't gonna try to attack you. They can tell them to do the witchcraft, what witchcraft to do and shit. But them demons already know that shit ain't gonna work. And they know they're gonna get karma for this shit. There go that yes, and then that no. You know what I'm talking about. Child, what the? I got my pendulum. Maybe I should ask. See, that's what I'm saying. But you clean. I clean it off with Florida water. That's what I be talking about. Like they don't do no cleansing. They don't do nothing. They just go with their dirty hands, graveyard dirt digging asses, and be touching anything that open up. Child. And they think they're the enlightened ones. Let me go get my pendulum, y'all. And I'm cleaning off with some Florida water. Because I'm going to ask it. Y'all know, yes, no, maybe. Let me clean my thing off with some Florida water. Because I believe this is what it is. Somebody got, and now they probably addicted to getting readings done on you with a Ouija board. I ain't going to be able to fit that in there, but. See what I'm saying? They don't sage nothing. They don't clean nothing off. Like I bet you they don't even sage since they've been using that Ouija board. They haven't been saging it. Nothing. They just letting them demons just come through them damn portals. What the hell am I picking up here? I'm always picking up some crazy shit. But anyway, y'all know. Yes, no. Has somebody been getting I'm just hold it right here. Ouija board readings. You see that shit? That's a big ass yes. Ciao. Y'all crazy. Y'all are crazy. Dirty offer. This Ouija board gave them a dirty offer, so they made an offer with the damn demon. They made an offer to the demon in order to like destiny swap. Let's go. The demon asked. They asked the demon. They called on the demon. Basically, they got in contact with a demon that disliked you, but they know this demon can't really like touch you, so they use these people. They attach a demonic entity on them to be able to attack you. Come through them to attack you. But the demon already know, like, yeah, telling them do witchcraft, do this, do that. And now they seeing all these things going on their ass. Let's see. Broke ass. Moving in silence. I told you. So they must go pay. They going broke for paying for a week. I can't never lie to you. Now they abusing the shit. So, y'all, let me tell you. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, they got a dirty offer because they got addicted to this Ouija board. So they want to keep paying them. The Ouija board got them keep paying this person, or it's either a person that uses a Ouija board for them, or this deity got them keep paying them. Like they got obsessed. So they can go broke. That was the illusion. You know what I'm saying? Moving in silence. This demon moving on silence on their ass, open Pandora's box, doing his divination. I'm telling you, it's like a Ouija board that they all, oh my God, making them broke. They gave them a dirty offer. What did it tell you? Keep coming back. Keep paying us. It's going to work. It's going to grudge holder. I'm trying to look at the candles. See? See them sitting across the table, getting this goddamn divination done from a Ouija board. Somebody using a Ouija board, and they keep paying and they going broke. So that was their karma. The demon played the fuck out of them. The demon gave them a dirty offer. Keep coming back paying. You got to keep coming back paying. Broke ass. They probably go back and tell the Ouija board, it's not working. Just somebody moving in silence with this goddamn, or this demon moving on silence on their ass. Because the demon already no, you came here making a dirty offer. It's a dirty offer. Grudge holder. This is somebody that's a grudge holder of yours. Like I said, it could be your ex, obsessed person asking this goddamn Ouija board questions. Look how they looking. Look at their intentions. Look at their intentions. So they going broke, paying for these readings. That was the demons. That was the illusion. That was the test, too. So the whole reason, I don't know if all these people wanted your destiny. Because why is all these people getting divination done on you? Give me something moving in silence. So this demon is moving on silence on the ass. So actually, when they saying all this was you, they was talking about them. Because remember, they got dirty ass hands. You sitting up there touching something with your intentions was bad. You're a grudge holder. Maybe them and the demon was having a fight. Shit, only person I'm the only person that can have a grudge on that person. But I know I can't touch them. Just like Job, I can't touch a hair on their head. Ooh, this thing touched the fuck out of them. So they probably like telling them what to do, so they can get moving in silence on telling them what to do, like to try to take you out, trick them. Bad karma, so they can get bad karma with them. Child, what? And I just seen somebody do get something out of skeleton. Is a key. It's a key. Like they said something as a skeleton key or something like that. A skeleton in spiritual meaning is like opening up doors. So you ever see a skeleton on somebody's table, it's like opening up doors, gateways, and shit like that. See the eyes open and all that shit is like gatekeeper. So they got in touch with a gatekeeper. Which what is this? A Jinn or let me tell you something. What I'm picking up. You know, back in the days they had Jinn bloodlines, all the other stuff. So if you go all the way back to ancient Kemet, y'all know I'm keep mentioning ancient Kemet. Back then they had, you know, Christianity. They had people that do witchcraft. They started bringing that over there in Kemetric. That's a no-no. Then they had gatekeepers, like people you can sell your soul to and shit like that. But back then they did have jinns. Because you always gotta have, it's always gotta be balanced. Back then you had dark and light. So some people back then they probably could have been jinns, that's their bloodline, witch masters, shit like that. These are the same people from back then that's a grudge holder of yours. They holding a grudge. The demon holding the grudge and they holding a grudge. They holding the grudge because of what they heard. That's when they started holding the grudge. That you gonna have this and that and that. But really, like I'm saying, if they start saying some bad shit, they was talking about their ass. And now they realizing that shit. This demon was moving the sounds on them. They got a dirty offer. Moving silence. Moves in silence. That's why this person been moving in silence, moving on. Thank you next. Romantic love affair. That's why they ghost you, or you ended up ghosting them, whatever, because you knew something strange was going on. Like, yeah, this person, this is a happiness hater that moves in silence. They was asking a Ouija board and with other people about your life, but they received a dirty ass offer. They could all be realizing this shit now. So you know when you was, like I said, you know when you was like, what the fuck are you talking about? If you always was like that, like, what the fuck are you talking about? They was getting answers from a demon. You know a demon is a liar. You can't trust a demon. A demon gonna lie to you. You wasn't getting no enlightenment. You was getting demonized. Opening up doors. You see the shit creaking up, opening doors, creaking open doors and shit. That's what I'm picking up. Like with this divination, they opened Pandora's box. They made a deal, a pact with the damn devil, not even knowing it. Or they do know it now. They probably went back and the demon told them, holding a grudge against their ass now. You actually did that against the chosen one? You actually moved on silence on the chosen one? Yeah, you told me to do it. Running. Now they trying to run. After you made a pact with this demon, you trying to run? Let me give you some enlightenment. You know, because that did come out. Anytime you open up a fucking gateway, okay? Anytime you open up a fucking gateway, you're going to have to close it. So they just was going back getting this divination done. Never closed the portals. Don't know how to do that shit. Nothing. Never saves the fucking Ouija board. Never did shit. They just kept using it. Creeping. Moving in silence. Same thing. Child, moving in silence, creeping. This is what I'm telling you. This thing was creeping up on their ass. Watching them too. They opened the portals, and this thing started watching them. Be a grudge holder towards you. What the fuck? What the fuck did y'all open? the fuck? I'm just looking at these hands and they look creepy as fuck, man. Look at that shit. They started opening this Pandora's box more and more and more. Every time they went and got paid for the shit. Now they going broke. But it was sneaky. This thing was moving them silence on them. They just wanted to get out. That's what I'm hearing. This demon or Jinn wanted to get out. You know, like a genie in a bottle type shit. This demon just wanted to get out. Now it's out. Look. What the fuck? You see the door right here, right? It's halfway open. Every time they went and got a reading, they were opening up this portal. And now it's out. And now it's creeping. Moving on, thank you. Oh my God. Give me something for broke ass grudge holder. Because the intention, stalker. Inside scoop. This is a demon that's been stalking you for lifetimes. So now this demon is on them. Is what I'm getting. This demon is on them. This demon jumped on them. That's crazy. Creeping. This deity jumped in them. All this demon wanted to do is get out. Wherever this get out at, wherever they at. They just wanted to get out. Stalker. This is the demon that's stalking you. Didn't I tell you about them spiritual monitoring spirits? A monitoring spirit. Now this demon monitoring you everywhere. Everywhere you go. This demon is monitoring you. Through these people. Through this person. Through the main person that opened up this goddamn Pandora's box. It's like a Jinn or something. Haunted. Child, memories, flashbacks, trauma, side effects. So this thing probably wanted to haunt you. Broke ass. They went broke doing this shit. Haunted. They even haunted by this demon. They let it out. They didn't let the demon out and they know it's on them. This is that monitoring ass spirit. So, if it's your ex and all of them, you're gonna notice that you probably notice that they always creeping, stalking. That's that demon. What the? That's that demon, stalker, inside scoop. This is them that want to get this inside scoop about you. I know. Oh, hell no. You know what I'm picking up? You know how they say you have spiritual husbands, spiritual wives, but sometimes they be demonic. They went and opened, child, now this is your fucking spiritual husband, spiritual wife that connected to them. That's why I say you shouldn't go fucking with shit like this that connected to them. And now it's on them. They was able to monitor you. They just wanted to get out. I keep hearing that. I just wanted to get out. To like get close to you. Moving in silence. So this thing moving in silence through these people. A spiritual. I did a reading on this a long time ago. A spiritual. This thing got out. They opened up this shit. This thing. They didn't let this thing out. They didn't let your spiritual husband, your spiritual wife out. This demonic ass. So this would be somebody from your past. Like, put it this way. If you chose somebody else over somebody else, you know you listened to your intuition last time. You was being tested. This is the one you chose. And they've been monitoring you ever since. and holding a grudge in the spiritual realm against you. So if somebody was to go, say somebody was to go get some type of divination done on you, this person would come through. So basically possess their ass. Make them, I don't know if it made them come ask questions about you, or so now the motherfucker is here. That's what I'm picking up. And it uses different people to monitor you. So it's creeping up on you. It's able to creep and stalk you now. Stalker. That got somebody, because somebody went and got the inside scoop on you. This thing is into you. This is the thing you've been running from all your damn life, basically. And somebody dumbass. So, you know, if it's in the spiritual realms and somebody wants to go get divination done, this person will come through because they try to get close to you. They try to creep up on you. They try to get the inside scoop, get closer to you, a monitoring spirit, unbothered. So they already was monitoring you in the spiritual realm somehow, like, you know, with your relationships and shit, you know, start going bad and shit. This person didn't want you with, we can say, one person killed in nighttime crash. One person killed in nighttime crash. So they got a dirty offer. They didn't know who they was talking to. This thing was moving in silence. Your spiritual husband, your spiritual wife. When they went and opened this Pandora's box. So they was contacting your spiritual husband, your spiritual wife. Love triangle. Now, see what I'm saying? Before, they was intervening with your other relationships because they didn't want you to get married to anybody or have a good relationship. Dirty offer, moving in silence. First, they was moving in silence like this. When you couldn't see them, they was intervening in your relationships. Right? Now, somebody went and got divination. Now, this motherfucker here. They was telling them no facts. Basically lying to these people about you. Just to get out. This is why I kept this on the side. They wanted to get out of the spiritual realms or whatever. Oh, God, moving. Child. Oh, no. Rejected. Fake flexing. So whatever money they gave them is really rejected because all they wanted to do is get out. You know what scene I'm seeing? I'm seeing Poltergeist. You know, with the little girl by the TV screen. They done let this motherfucker out, child. Dust it off. Love triangle. It's like you might well forget about that. That relationship ain't gonna work. This is the one that's been in your relationship that you've been haunted by all your life. That's been getting it spiritually. Just picture nobody there. That's all you gotta do. See you and your person. This is the third party interference right here. The spiritual husband, the spiritual wife. And then somebody went and got divination and they opened up Pandora. They don't let this motherfucker out. I know it sounds crazy, but that's what I'm picking up. That's why you got Osiris 6, Death and Rebirth. And then you got Neath Perseverance 26. So this demon was hoping somebody come get some divination done on you. But this is something that happened, that's what I'm saying, every lifetime. Every dynasty. So if these people would have never went and got divination done on you, this thing wouldn't be let out. I said thing, because it's a thing. It's a thing. Cop blocking. That's been cop blocking you. I can't never lie to you. Before you was able to dust it off like it wasn't nothing, like why is my relationships going bad and shit? I'm telling you, this person was in the spiritual realm. Now this motherfucker here. Cause these people went and got divination. So they opened it up. They don't even know what they did. And this thing might be fucking their ass up. Or about to fuck their ass up. I'm gonna put it that way. Or about to fuck their ass up. Cause like I said, you really, now that it's out, it's like you really did that against them, but you told them to do that shit against them. Haunted. Now these people haunted because now they know what they probably do know what they let out. So they do know it's a monitoring spirit, or they being used to monitor you. They know that. They didn't let this. I just keep looking at it because it's creeping me out. It's like, let me out. I keep seeing that screen with the little girl and Poltergeist. I forgot what she said in that scene, but what's that other thing? What's that other one? When a lady comes through the screen, the hole, is it the hole or something like that? A gateway. I'm telling you, they opened up a portal for this shit to come through. That's what I'm saying. Child. They didn't open up a portal for this shit to come through. So if you've been feeling like somebody been watching you and shit like that in their head. Or you could be thinking it's in your head. Nah. This is your spiritual husband, your spiritual wife that's been getting in between, that's been the third party. Multiple lovers' choices. Cop blocking you. Give me some of this cop blocking. If these people would have never been in their head about you and been moving the sounds going to get divination done on you, this person would have never was able to get through. They wouldn't been able to get through the portal. They got through. Played out. Always partying. Give me some of the cop blocking. And then I'm going to open up these cards. Oh my God. Hooked. I told you this thing hooked onto these people. So this monitoring, they're a monitoring spirit. So now, this thing, that's why in the beginning, when I did that reading, it said, test, enlightenment, illusion. Don't fall for the illusion. Avoid the trap of making mistaken fantasy for real soul connection. So you did this in your past lifetime. You didn't avoid the trap. You got with some type of Jinn or something haunted. And this thing been haunting you ever since. Trying to get through this damn portal. And whoever went and did this divination, they done open up this portal for this damn thing to get through. Trust your intuition. So it's been using people around you. Trust, yes, past life. This, I told you, past life openness, happy. This thing didn't want to see you happy. And this thing been sending out them illusions just to get through the gate. It's like a gatekeeper. I'm getting Constantine. I heard Constantine rejected. Fate flexing. This thing didn't even want their money. This thing just wanted to get through the gateway. The portal. Ciao. Now this thing is punishing their ass. They going broke. They might be losing their jobs. This thing is punishing them for holding a grudge against you. So do it like you or do it hate you? It's weird to me. Do you like them or do you hate them? Because if you're bringing up relationships and shit, it seems like you hate them. You don't want them to be happy. That's why I said it's saying avoid the trap of an illusion. So this person gonna come through somebody. That person is here. that's your spiritual husband or spiritual wife that's been haunting you down in the spiritual realm. Now they open up a portal. Now the motherfucker got through the goddamn gate. This some weird shit I'm picking up, y'all. I'm not even fucking playing. Because if you check my readings a long time ago, I was talking about spiritual husbands, spiritual wives. A lot of people don't believe in that, but you can. You can have from past lifetime, this spiritual husband, spiritual wife follows you every lifetime. I'm seeing that movie Hellraiser, The Box. You know The Box? So this, and they was holding the grudge against you. This whole line right here, grudge holder, dirty offer, creeping. So it went from them just being a grudge holder in the spiritual realm to somebody making a dirty offer to them so they can get out, and now they're here. All through divination. I told you, these people don't even clean the box. They don't clean off the Ouija board. They don't sage it. So every time they went to do this divination, they was opening up a portal. So this thing's getting closer and closer to get the fuck out. That's what I'm picking up, moving in silence. This thing, see? Then you got moving in silence, dirty office, love triangle. Oh, Lordy, what is wrong with these people, man? If these people would have never... So they probably scared as fuck. They probably just not realizing this. This thing tricked them just to get out. What the hell? I think first they was rejecting their offer or whatever, dirty offer, and then they end up going with it. This thing made them go with it. You know, if you get possessed, you'll go with it. So they end up getting possessed. Bad karma. I told you yesterday, I don't know why, I seen something about a skeleton head. The girl was talking about it, what it mean, and it's a gateway. So they could have a skeleton. Oh my God. So they got this table. I don't know if they got a skeleton in the middle of the table, but it's a portal. It's a gateway. It's the key. When you do divination, this thing, I'm just seeing that movie, is it the whole or whatever it is it the whole where that girl be crawling, her hair's all over her face, she's crawling through the TV, and I keep seeing poltergeist, like, come to the light. I don't know, I forgot Caroline. Is it Caroline? Somebody's name could be Caroline, Carol. Spiritual hater that want to fight with you. Child hates on your spirituality, light, magic, power. So this is somebody that back in the you had magical powers, spiritual powers, and maybe you got married to this person, but they always was a grudge holder of yours. They end up probably not being reincarnated, if you know what I mean, and you ended up being reincarnated because you have a good heart, being weighed, and they was wicked because they had wicked intentions against you. So this is them in the spiritual realm. And remember, see, like rose-colored glasses sending off illusions. They be in the spiritual realm sending out illusions because they're a grudge holder of yours because you was able to be reincarnated and they wasn't. So they holding a grudge against you. We're not the ones you need to hold a grudge against. But our main concern is what we need to worry about is they didn't let this motherfucker out. It's almost like some genie in the bottle shit. Like you got to get them back in the motherfucking bottle or some shit. Get them back through this gateway or some shit. If you was not awakening, you know, that's why at a certain time you had this divine fated event. I just heard divine intervention. That's why you started going through your dark night of soul when you did. It was a fated meeting. You had to start getting in alignment because somebody was behind your back getting a dirty offer with your spiritual husband or your spiritual wife. Moving on, thank you. Next, cop block and hooked. Child, this spiritual hater girl fight. This is a demon that been fighting you. And I say demon because they ain't passed through the afterlife. But they got to find a way to get through the portal, and they found a way. You somebody, romantic love affair. This is the one, the third party. This is your third party. Y'all be talking about 3D all the time. This is your third party. Cop blocking. Romantic love affair. Give me something for a hook. Marrying for money. This person could have, if you was a queen rising or a king, boss daddy back then, that's why they was wicked. They married you because you had some magical gifts or something, whatever it was, power, and they wanted to marry you for money. So their heart was wicked. Just like these motherfuckers right here that was a grudge holder and went and got this reading on your life, trying to destiny swap. Well, do you want the spiritual husband and spiritual wife too to come with it? See, people don't never think about that shit when they go destiny swap. It comes with that too. That spiritual husband that's been haunting them. Child, give me something for this. Moving on. Thank you. Next. Do they think about that? That you got a spiritual husband and spiritual wife that haunts and creep on you? Child. Screenshot. Getting evidence, proof, facts. Moving on. Thank you. Next. So this is your screenshot. That somebody was trying to, I'm telling you, destiny swap. They was a grudge holder. And they ain't know what they was opening up. I don't give a fuck how dark they is. They don't know everything about the spiritual realm. I don't know everything about the spiritual realm. But I know I get a lot of fucking uploads. And I know what my ancestors is telling me. I go dark and light. Yeah. Moving on. Thank you. Next. Now they want to move on. Thank you. Next from this destiny swap. Because they don't want this spiritual husband, spiritual wife haunting their ass down. Which it already is. This spiritual husband, spiritual wife. I told you a long time ago. Child, y'all just got a lot of y'all seers. Y'all have spiritual eyes to see. My little destiny swapper. I was seeing this damn demon, okay, in their car. I said this. If you go any of my videos, you go do all my videos. You gonna see me say, I just seen this demon in somebody's car, watching them. You know, it's like a shadow figure, but it had one of those. It looked like it had one of those coat cloths on, but it was sitting there watching them while they was talking. And I said this a while back. I said it. I said somebody got a demon that's driving in the car with them and they don't even know it. That was your spiritual husband or your spiritual wife. So since they was trying to destiny swap, that's what they opened. That's what I'm saying. Now this thing creeping on their ass. You see what I'm saying? Dirty offer. And this thing watching them, watching you. Thief. Because they try to be a thief. You see what I'm saying? Oh my God. So somebody did a Ouija board, a bunch of people, and they got in contact with your spiritual husband and your spiritual wife. All this thing didn't give a fuck about their money. This thing just wanted to get close to you. Use them to get close to you. Be a monitoring spirit for them. So basically, almost like a poltergeist. It's almost like a poltergeist, but be able to jump in people's bodies to monitor you. It was already monitoring you in the spiritual realm, but now it's coming in flesh. That's what I'm getting. It's here in flesh. That's why I say I'm being careful, test, illusions, falling for illusions, another trap. Don't fall for the same trap that you fell for back then, because, yeah, they didn't make it through the portal. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They did not make it through the doo-wop when it was being weighed. They did not make it. You did. So somehow they was trying to, they've been haunting you through the spiritual realms. If you wouldn't have healed at this certain time and had your awakening, you would never figure this out. That this thing been cop blocking you from good relationships. The love triangle is this spiritual husband and the spiritual wife. You have to figure out how to get rid of this motherfucker. These motherfuckers in open. So maybe the dark high priestess or the high priest know what they was doing if they got a skeleton. And this is the second time I done seen a skeleton, because I was watching that funny dating movie. What is that? That funny ass comedy dating movie, and it said it needed to put a skeleton back on the altar. It was some funny shit I was watching. I forgot what they call it, but they be doing different sketches of it every so often. With that funny girl, I'm trying to think of it, but it had a skeleton in there. So something about a skeleton. The skeleton key. Yeah. This thing don't want you to find out that they're already here, that they're gonna try to set a trap for you again. Damn. And that's crazy, because y'all know how I ended up finding out about a Ouija board just by moving the cards around. The way I was moving the cards around. And I was like, hold up. That's how they move. I told I get these other, that's how they be moving shit on a Ouija board. That's how they got through the portal. And it's a skeleton in the middle of the damn table. And that's a portal. So they got through the portal. Child, this is crazy. Somebody named Carol Bad Karma. Now they got to suffer back. Look, I'm telling you, with that skeleton. So now this thing holding grudges against them. You over there unbothered. If you didn't know what was going on, screenshot, getting evidence, proof, facts. This is what's going on. Child, so you could be seeing this thing jump in different people's bodies. Like, that's why I say be careful of the trap. Like, it could be jumping in, like, if you're a female, it could be jumping in a lot of men's bodies, talking to you. All it's doing is trying to get back in good with you. It could be trying to, like, clear up his karma so they can go back to the doo-wop this time and, be able to be reincarnated, but it wasn't reincarnated last time. So this thing was just telling them anything. Like, they always partying just to get them to hold a grudge against you so they can get through this damn portal, keep coming back paying them. They didn't give a fuck about the money, though. They just wanted to get through this gateway, this portal. And I keep seeing that black box from Hellraiser. What the child? Bad reputation. They told them you had a bad reputation. They was telling them everything about themselves, though. Jackpot, giving money. Here we go again. They know about that, though. They know about this money. So they're coming back doing the same shit again. Trying to marry you for money. And that's saying avoid the trap this time. Okay? Because it's jumping in people's bodies. You can see people like act normal one day, and then this demon is like so interested to get towards you, it'll start acting a fool. Oh, child. Happiness hater. Woo, we hooked. Marrying for money. They hooked on getting married again for money. Same shit, different day. So if you coming back doing the same thing, you still ain't gonna be reincarnated. It's just something about the money. They don't give a fuck about these people money. They wouldn't pay for the divination. All they give a fuck is about coming through that portal so they could be able to get closer to you. And they're here. Give me something for a hook, marrying for money, reject it. This shit, you gonna reject this person's spiritual hater. You gonna figure out this is a spiritual hater, a monitoring spirit, hates on your spirituality, light, magic, power. Since you awaken this time, this thing gonna freak out. Your frequency ain't this thing ain't. It's been in the spiritual realm all this time. Your frequency too high. This thing gonna freak out when it's around you. If you get close to you. Have you been noticing that? Like people who just act strange, weird. Give me something a screenshot and moving on. Thank you next. Yeah, you ain't gonna fall for the trap this time. You're gonna be happy because that was the last card on that other card. You're gonna end up picking the right person this time. But this thing is a drama starter. I think you're gonna be unbothered this time. Play it out. This person could have started, if you was like a goddess or a pharaoh back then, this person could have started a lot of wars. Unnecessary wars that got y'all unalived. But since your heart was so pure, you came back reincarnated, and this thing was not able. So this thing is angry at you. Give yourself a screenshot. Stalker. So I told you the inside scoop is this been your stalker in the spiritual realm. Impersonator. Impersonating like they're your kingdom spouse or whatever you want to say into you. Screenshot. Good chemistry, great vibes, positive. Thank you. Next. You're going to find the person that into you, not the spiritual hater, running. You're going to run from this shit because it's played out in your head. You might be in your head about this and don't believe in this shit. I'm telling you, this person ain't shit. Caught a case with the spiritual realms. They caught another case by coming through that portal. That's another thing. Did you get permission to come do that? I guess they gave them permission by doing this divination. But Divine didn't give you permission to come do this damn portal. And then you coming back doing the same shit. Not only that, using people's bodies. So this is like what would you call that? Shape-shifting, all that. Good chemistry, great vibes, positive. Getting evidence. Facts. That's why they're saying don't fall for the trap. They done let this motherfucker out. And this thing is causing havoc, I heard. Like this thing is hooked on you. Since the spiritual runs, but they didn't let this thing out physically. It's causing bad karma for these people. And it's causing it's just trying to get close to you. That's what it is. You can kind of see like things easing up for you. You know, they try to make it good. So that way when they come in, you know, they won't seem all as bad, but it's still the same shit, different day with this motherfucker right here. They trying to get back good karma and pass back due to do-I? No, motherfucker. Let me get some tarot cards on this shit. This is weird. I don't know if somebody meant to do this. I don't know why I feel as though maybe somebody told them you have a dark spiritual husband and they started getting divination. I don't know, they meant to open this portal for this motherfucker to come through to wreak havoc on your life. Or do the same. This is somebody that did the same shit. Judas. They did the same shit in the past life. Like they could have not forced you to marry this person, but trapped you or did some spiritual work on you, divination on you to get you to marry this person right here. And this person was never your person. So somebody could have went. I know it sounds like a movie, but y'all gotta really think about it. So I don't know if they made sure that you come back, get back with this person that gave you a dirty offer in the past. Because they did divination to find out you had somebody that was really coming in that's going to be into you. So this person purposely, I don't know why I'm picking up, purposely went and opened up a portal for this damn thing to come through. Your spiritual husband, your spiritual wife. That's weird. Because it's all about moolah. So this person did this to you in the past life. A Judas. Somebody that you was around. Like, and this is an evil ass deity. This is an evil ass deity right here. This is the one that been taking people out. This is your love triangle. All this time you've been saying it's a 3D. No, these motherfuckers in the 3D just been being used by this demon right here. So when you go in the do-wop, you do not being reincarnated. That's basically hell. You are the one to become a demon. You are the one that become the demon. They become a demon. They actually, they're a fallen angel. You're not no angel, earth angel. You're a fallen angel. You are the earth angel. They became a fallen angel. And how do they get through? By people going to make them dirty offers. Like doing divination and shit like that. Opening up portals and shit. Never closing them. This thing is able to creep through. That's why they be showing the movie about the whole poltergeist, portals through TVs and shit like that. That's why they be showing you. But for the last couple of days, I've been seeing like a skeleton on movies and shit. Skeleton head for some reason. And now today. And then yesterday. Comes in threes. So it's letting you know this motherfucker then came through the goddamn portal. Whatever skeleton they had on the goddamn table, this motherfucker came through. And this is a motherfucking spiritual hater because spiritually they didn't make it. Spiritually you did. And if you never would have got in alignment like you did, you wouldn't even know how to fight this motherfucker right here. Just think about that. So everything happened in divine timing. This is some weird ass shit. Death, I'm telling you, they did not make it do, the rebirth, the reincarnation. They did not get mummified. They did not get none of that, purification, nothing. They just went to the other side and been stuck in between realms or whatever the fuck this is. Look, a portal. Look, I can't never lie to you. And ain't nothing back here. Nothing. They done got through the damn portal. Somebody went and opened up the damn portals. I don't know if they did it spitefully. Dirty motherfucker. They done caught another case though. Ain't shit. And these people caught a case for doing this shit. If they did it purposely, divine is on their ass. Divine didn't want this person out. So if you spiritually awaken, you'll know how to fight this demon right here. That's what you've been fighting, this demon that's attached to motherfuckers. I'll keep hearing all I wanted to do is get out. And now look. Let me show you this shit. All I wanted to do was get out. Do divination. Child, what the fuck? This thing was moving. What the fuck did y'all do? Let me get the tarot cards because this is not. I'm always picking up some creepy shit. That's because light and dark. There's a lot of y'all light and dark. You could pick up a lot of shit. Once you had your awakening, you gonna pick up a lot of shit. I don't give a fuck what people doing out here. You'll be able to pick that shit up And that's what they mad at you about. You're able to pick this shit up. And this is somebody that wanted the destiny swap. So when they destiny swap, they got your spiritual husband and your spiritual wife too. Dumbass. But this thing is on you. They know who the real person is. Child. I'm finishing my damn cigarette. This is deep. Caroline Carroll. Carlos. This thing could be trying to take you out. Want you to come back, do the spiritual runs with them. Bitch, ain't nobody going with you. Ain't nobody going with you. You ain't make it last time because of your wicked ass heart. And you still wicked. You see what I'm saying? But this thing trying to trick you. Again. Trap you again. And this thing not even supposed to be out. That's what I'm saying. This thing ain't even supposed to be out. What is going on here? I'm seeing anybody named Carol or Caroline or hi. Grand Rising. This is crazy. Real ones. Uh-huh. Hey, Papa. Oh my God. You sit smoke. You worry about me smoking? What the hell? Emperors. This is sick. So I don't know if somebody meant to do this. I don't think they meant to do it. But they found out. They probably end up telling them, I'm their spiritual husband or their spiritual wife. I just wanted to get out. They probably told them, I just wanted to get out. Woo! Ooh, you probably been feeling like somebody watching you when you sleep. Oh, let me get the tarot cards, y'all. Y'all know I get to the bottom of this shit. This is weird. And so this shit kept drawing them to, spend money. But in all reality, it was moving in silence. Like it just wanted to get out. It didn't give a fuck about their money. Money in the spiritual realms don't mean shit. Money in the spiritual realms don't mean shit to these demons. They don't give a fuck about that 3D shit. All they want to do is get out. So that movie Get Out could be relevant. Woo-wee! What the world? That's why I said illusions. Let me take these cards back out. Happy. Rekindle. Reconciliation. 1111. All right. So we got all these cards. I'm going to put these over here. And got, I'm telling you, Death, Rebirth, Osiris. And then we got Need, Perseverance. Okay, let me get those cards and look for these names right here and see what they represent. God and the Goddess. I told you they got to be balanced out. Give me Osiris. So y'all understand this more what I'm saying. Y'all know I go into this. Give me Osiris. Child. So that's what's been going on. Osiris, God of Justice. So that's God of Justice. Give me Neith. I know she came out a couple times in some readings. Neith. Give me Neith. I told you, gods and goddesses, that's how it was back in the day. They always got to balance out each other, depending on the situation. Give me some Neith. Give me Neith. Somebody did some dirty shit. Give me Neith. Ain't nothing back there. I know she came out. Neat. Naif. Goddess of arrow. So that's the goddess of arrow. So something about this Sagittarius full moon, justice. God, this thing not supposed to be let out. And reject it. You're going to reject this thing this time because you had your awakening. You're going to recognize this thing. I'm going to say thing. No, boo. It's a no. Woo. This could be a Jinn, or so you got married to a Jinn, basically like a wish master. They tricked you. They trapped you and tricked you last time. Yeah, what am I reading? This is not good. I'll try to get to the bottom of it. So we got, let me put these on the side. Rekindle, reconciliation. They want to reconcile with you, communicate with you. 1111. Okay, that's twin flame. This is a twin flame, not a kingdom spouse. Happy. This was at the bottom, so illusion. They want you to fall for the illusion again. They want to trap you so you can reconcile with them. Test. You're going to be going through a test of your enlightenment. Okay, yes. This is a test. Trust. Okay? You need to trust your intuition, your enlightenment, past life. This demon is from your past life. Openness. This thing trying to get you to open to them and trust them again. Okay? Happy. But this time, you're going to be happy. Because whatever they did in the past life, this was like, they probably started wars and shit for no reason. And they got you taken out by your enemies. So this could be somebody that know about your past life, and they went and did an open and let this motherfucker through. Again. What is wrong with y'all? The tower on top of there? Somebody is crazy. They go to 10 of Pentacles, didn't I tell you? It don't care about money until it comes to the 3D. And the spiritual realms, it don't care about. That shit is no relevance where they at. Give me something for broke ass. So it made these people broke. So it's gonna cause them to go broke. Like lose their job, all that. The only person they focus on is you. They just needed them to open this portal. They only needed them to open up this portal. They don't give a fuck about their money, nothing. Yeah. Give me something for broke ass. Give me something for broke ass. Give me something for broke ass. See that hidden shit? The moon? Moving in silence. Child. Give me something for broke ass. There the moon go again. After this full moon. Okay, we got the Queen of Swords. Goddess of Arrow. Death in reverse. I told you they did not make it through that reincarnation. Broke ass. This thing just didn't give a fuck about the money. I told you. Ending. Somebody thought they was getting the truth. Do this thing. Could be a Queen of Swords. Did this shit hidden. Moving in silence. This thing did not get. Ooh, this thing did not death in reverse. That to me, that's like darkness, Scorpio energy. Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you something about this Jupiter full moon, blue moon. So it could have came through. If they went and got divination on the full moon, this thing was able to creep through. It got through. That's how. So they recently opened the doors, this portal. They was open, it was moving in silence little by little. They was opening every time they got a reading, but now they didn't open this portal. Now this thing got through. That's why I kept seeing them skeletons or hearing about skeletons. And then yesterday I just heard the meme of a skeleton head. Child moving in silence. Yeah, Page of Cups. This thing was moving in silence, creeping, trying to get closer and closer to the portal or some shit like that, moving in silence. To get this, they gave them this fishy cup offer. Fast movement, like I said, divination abuser, then came through, crept through this goddamn portal, man. Give me something through. Look, I said crept through this goddamn shit, dude. Oh my God, so they can make this damn offer. Anxiety, stress, fear, worry, lying, backstabbing, deceiving. And then move to calmer waters now. Child, I can't never lie to you. You see them fell like that, so spirit is talking. Spirit is talking. So it can lie, backstab, deceive you, get trapped you again. Hello? Don't call me that. I told you about that before. I'm on my channel, Big Head. All right. Midnight. He's so silly. Tata. Love you. That was my son. He gonna talk about. He said, I just called to call to check up on you, whatever. And you heard what I just said, but then he was like, I said, I'm on my channel. He said, oh, I'll call you back at midnight. I said, why you say that? He said, because that's when you're going to get off. Because he always say that I'm on my channel all the time, but I don't be on here barely. But yeah, they done crept through. Funny. Real funny. Yeah, lying, backstabbing, deceiving, do divination. So I told you they was lying, backstabbing, deceiving them. And this divination, look, anxiety, stress, fear, worry. Causing them anxiety, stress, fear, worry about your life. Look, they only wanted to come through that portal. I just told you that. They was sneaking through the damn portal so they can move to calmer waters with you. This is a spiritual husband and spiritual wife. Child, give me something for a grudge holder. It's amazing how the card is coming out just as I say it. So if you become an earth angel, what do they become? If they don't pass through the portal as, reincarnated, what do they become? A demon. Give me some for this. Give me some for this grudge holder. That was so funny. Yeah, grudge holder. I heard that song, Shorty Swing My Way. Sure looks good to me. So they didn't pass through some type of spiritual portal, something like that. 8 of Cups, grudge holder. To make this offer, 6 of Cups, lovers. I'm telling you, this somebody from your past life that you was lovers with, married to. Lovers would be like married. You was married to this person. They trapped you. I want to figure out how they trapped you. It could have been people around you. It could have been people around you that was doing some type of divination to love spells. I'm picking up. Give me something for a dirty offer. This is the person who made you a dirty offer in the past life. Yeah, this was about a 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, rest and retry. I told you they did not go do, well, this could be you wrestling, recharging, getting mummified. 10 of Pentacles, you made it. They didn't. I told you. And then the truth, divine truth. You stood on truth. Like you wasn't the ones causing all the wars and shit. You just went by, like say women, if this was your husband, you had to go by your husband's wisdom. You just was the moon goddess. You just used intuition. But you probably told them, but they probably still caused this war. It was about money. You got mummified, they didn't. And the truth came out about why before they went through the portal to get judged, it got found out why they really wanted to trap you. It was about money. 3 of Cups. Give me something for creeping. So they made it through the portal. Do this full moon, last full moon. They're not going to balance nothing. This person ain't going to balance nothing out for you. Creeping. They're unbalanced. I'm trying to tell you. They're unbalanced. Give me something for haunted. Give me something for haunted. This is the thing. Tower. You made this person a King of Pentacles, man or woman. If it was a woman in the past, they probably been in that masculine energy, like starting wars and shit. Always don't listen to you. Like, nah, I don't think it's good, but it was about money. It's about the same shit it is about now going on. It's about money. Tower, wars, starting wars constantly. Give me something for haunted. Don't fall for this damn illusion. This is your test. This time you're going to make it, though. Isn't that good to hear? You're going to be happy this time. You're going to pick the right person. Give me something for haunted. Memories, flashbacks. This is the one that you haunted. From like your past relationship. That's why you always got cheated on. This person will make sure this person cheated on you. Give me something for everybody cheated on you. They was breaking up your relationship. Give me something for haunted. Give me something for haunted. Yeah, you're going to have the victory over this. Because you don't see them coming over the horizon. You're going to see this a mile away. Memories, flashbacks. Okay, give me something for the love triangle. Third party, multiple lovers. That was your third party, the spiritual husband and spiritual wife. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You see this up in the spiritual realms. I told you they came through this portal. They made it through this portal. I mean, because if you keep going to get divination on somebody and they got a skeleton and that's a gateway for them to come through, they was creeping. Boy, let me see. Let me show you. That was a marriage. It wasn't divine, but it was a marriage. Give me something for a love triangle. Give me something for a love triangle, child. This is weird what I'm picking up. Very weird. Give me something for a love triangle. Hierophant. Told you was married. Tradition, spiritual beliefs. Okay. Insight. Coven. So this is a coven that had insight on who your lover was in the past, the Empress. Masculine, that's your energy. They had insight. I told they was getting divination. That you supposed to marry to a Hierophant, not this person, and somehow they trapped you. This coven. It's a coven that did this shit. Empress. 2 of Cups. Your real person. Ooh, we dust it off. They gonna get karma for this. If they try this again, they getting karma for this. Look, Queen of Cups, empath. You gonna dust them off this time? I'm telling you, heal from something. Look, illusion, 2 of Cups. I'm telling you, you supposed to be. This not a hybrid. This was a Jinn. Look, I'm even looking at this. This was a wishmaster. This was a Jinn, Hierophant, Hermit. This was a damn Jinn. So they trapped you and tricked you, something about traditions, something like that, to marry a Jinn, whether they're a man or a woman. You got tricked in marrying a Jinn. Give me some for cop blocking. There we go, Hangman. So they cop block you from your real Two of Cups. Thank you. Flow state. Hey. Flow. I know that's right. Salute to you. In the flow state. Yeah, cop blocking tower. They cop block you from your real Two of Cups. Past lifetime. I'm telling you the truth. You made it through the mummification and all that. 10 of Pentacles because somebody tried to marry you for this 10 of Pentacles dirty offer. This person did not make it. Oh, Lord. Give me some for cop blocking. A coven did this in the past, and they doing it now. They doing the same thing they did in the past, child. Try to cop block you from your Two of Cups. Cop blocking. You have to stay strong. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Strength. I heard divine say, I'm going to give them all the smoke. They're not supposed to be out. They're not supposed to be out. They're not supposed to be out at all. Hooked. This person is hooked on you. Money don't mean nothing in the in the 5D, you know, in the spiritual realm, but it means a lot when you're in the 3D. So this person coming through somebody's freaking body. Jumping in people's bodies. It's like a if it's a Jinn, it could jump in anybody's fucking body. Give yourself a hook. Give yourself a hook. On being the King of Pentacles. Justice. And there go Osiris. God of justice. Mayat will be the other person, but they got God as an arrow because it's something about this full blue moon in Sagittarius, the arrow. Give me something for moving on. Thank you. Next. Child. Told you. Moving on. Thank you. Next. Get your ass. Cut your motherfucking head off. King of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords upright. That's watching. Moving on. Thank you. Next. You getting the fruits of your labor, coming in and listening to your spirit guides. That's why you're going to pass this test this time. And you got to outpour and support from the divine. Not that you didn't before, but it's something about traditions and spirituality. I just believe this person probably doing some type of, this group is doing some type of magic on you. So you couldn't listen. You know, last time you didn't pass it. You passed the test because of your heart. But I just believe you had good intention towards this person, and this person didn't have good intentions. This time you're going to listen to your spirit guides. Because this person is a King of Swords in reverse, untrustworthy, you know, liar, manipulator, but they stalk a lot. Moving on, thank you. Next. So you're going to tell this person, you're going to realize this, you're going to listen to your spirit guides this time. You're going to go by your tradition. Listening to your enlightenment, your antennas. Give me some for romantic love affair, sex fix, secret desire. It's also the desire for you to, you know, have sex with them. And then the next step is marry you for money. Child, and the screenshot is enlightenment. Give me some for romantic love affair. This is a crazy mess. I need to get me some Subway. Shout out to Subway. The Fool. New beginning, a sex fix. They're trying to get a fresh start in the sex fix. Tower. It's some type of magic. I'm telling you that they did back in the past. They got karma for that, and they got karma for... So you might belong to a royal bloodline. They probably started doing magic on your peoples in order for you to be their lover. This is a Jinn. I keep picking up, look. Remember I said I seen a cloak in somebody's car? They had like, you know, them covens that be wearing them cloaks. See the cloak right here? a full cloak, just like that, black. Love triangle. This is that spiritual hater. I said spiritual hater that have insight on your lovers through the spiritual realms. Hierophant. This is a damn Jinn. I ain't gonna even go there. Yeah, and the Queen of Cups, and you're an empath. Your heart was good. That's why Divine just dusted it off for you to just go do the, reincarnation. Child, give me some for marrying for money. Y'all gonna like my new cards. Y'all gonna like the new ones. Marrying for money. Security. So what they family was going broke. Look, I told you, they did not make it do that doo-wop. Give yourself a screenshot, getting evidence, proof, facts. This is your evidence. Your person made it through. It sounds like a movie. A lot of people don't believe in the spiritual stuff that goes on. Traditions, spiritual traditions, religion. They invaded Egypt back then. And they was overwhelmed with the traditions. They didn't like their traditions because they was powerful beings. So they had to do something in order to stop these powerful beings for being in power, and which would cause what? Magic. With the C, not with the K. Back then it was magic with the K, not with the C. FBI offers $10,000 reward. Damn. A $10,000 reward. Give me something for a screenshot. Getting evidence, proof, facts of justice. That's what I'm saying. Give me something for getting evidence, proof, facts. Ooh-wee. This your evidence. You better not fall for this shit this time. This motherfucker that made it through the portal. And that Jupiter, that will be a portal, wouldn't it? Hell yeah, that's a portal. Screenshot. Getting evidence, proof, facts. They're in the spiritual realm. That's what I'm telling you. They was in the spiritual realm and regrets. They did not make it through that damn portal. And you did. I'm trying to tell you. Woo, Hangman. I'm trying to tell you. Give me something for into you. Good chemistry, great vibes. So you're going to pass this test. You're getting your 2 of Cups with the right person this time. I know that's right. Fulfillment, 9 of Cups. I know that's right. I don't know why I get the Cracker Jacks box with that. I just bought Cracker Jacks the other day. I seen it. I was like, what do you call a kid with the right in the back? Peanuts and popcorn, make your lips smack. They call a kid a Cracker Jack. I just got reminded of that commercial every time when I seen that Cracker Jack box. Into I seen giving and receiving. Good chemistry, great vibes, positive. Give me something for an into you. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. So now, look. Your spiritual husband, your spiritual wife passed through the portal. See the demon? They came through the portal on that blue moon in Sagittarius. And now you got your real one. You got to know, you can't be going through no illusion this time, man. That's how they was able to trap you last time. I'm trying to tell you. That motherfucker came through the portal, your spiritual husband, spiritual wife. Now, you got 2 to choose from. You better pass this test. One is your twin's flame. One is your kingdom spouse. The one you supposed to got with a long time ago. Now that you know how to protect yourself against magic and shit, you shouldn't have no damn excuse. Into you. So your 2 of Cups, this person is really into you. I'm telling you, you could be getting uploads from this person, music, whatever. Bad karma. This person gonna get bad karma. Rejected. Because they spiritual hater. They're not supposed to have been coming through the damn portal. That's what I'm saying. You're not supposed to come through the fucking portal. That's a spiritual law. So you just still breaking spiritual laws. They just needed somebody to say yes. Okay. They just needed somebody to say yes. That's what it was. Wow. So somebody said yes. And they open. It says openness. Be open to receiving divine guidance and relationships. So like I said, past life, they said yes. You can come on. They probably didn't know that you can come through the portal. You know, they said yes to something. I told you, look, loss, grief, depression. To this damn demon that belonged to a goddamn cult. This person belonged to a Hierophant cult back then that goes by religion or spiritual something. It's a Jinn. Bad karma. Give me something for bad karma. So now you're going to go do, you're not, so next lifetime they ain't going to be able to come back at all. Like spiritual, they're going to be in real spiritual jails, what I'm picking up. Like where they're not going to be able to have access to the spiritual realm. Delete. Give me something for bad karma. I heard delete. As I see Ace of Wands. Delete. Yeah. This is a goddamn Jinn. Bad karma. This is what they manifested. By coming through that goddamn portal or trying to come towards you. Cloaking themselves. Chad, what is wrong with you? Did I say I seen a cloak hiding during this full moon, man? They came through the portal, man. You see this? Look. You see the dogs barking at the moon? Like they even know somebody. Look, and see this thing creeping? Look, creeping. Creeping up on these people. Creep out of the goddamn. They didn't even see this motherfucker. Child, cloaking themselves. I want y'all to see this. You see the scorpion, right? And I did say something about Scorpio. So they can say that they're Scorpio or some shit like that. Look. While they were sitting up there getting this divination done, they didn't know this thing was creeping up out of that damn portal. That's what I'm trying to say. During this full moon, that was their last. That's all they needed. That's all they needed. Give me something for rejected. Judgment. Child. And then the moon's still here. Look at this shit. Rejected. Fighting this demon off. Look, you see him coming through the grave, right? Oh my God. Rejected. Five of Wands. Fighting. This motherfucker was fighting to come back through this motherfucker, this portal. See them black boxes right there? See that? Coming through the portals. So there ain't just one person. It's a couple people that somebody fuck with this full moon with this spiritual hater of yours. And they even got black on. See? I'm telling you. They didn't know this thing was creeping up. They only needed to do this another full moon. They was already creeping. Every time they went and paid for this shit, they was already creeping. Trying to come through. Moving in silence on their ass. That's what I'm getting with that. Moving in silence. They didn't even know they was opening up this Pandora's box. And this was the last one right here. Because Jupiter, if they married you for money before, Jupiter is about expansion, luck, manifestations, high philosophy. So they could know when you about to expand, when you about to get some money, giving and receiving. So this is somebody who's giving and receiving in the past. Give yourself a spiritual hater. Look. Starseed, getting in alignment. Galactic Federation, all that. Alien, whatever you want to say. You're getting in alignment. And I told you 7 of Cups. For some options. You're going to have plenty of options. You're going to be out here celebrating with your soul tribe. And they want in. Look at the little vision. You're going to have a lot. People going to be watching you. Maybe on social media. Visualizing people. A lot of people want to visualizing you. And they want to celebrate with you. That's how you're going to get your person. Giving and receiving. A lot of people will be giving and receiving with you. That's how you're going to get your 2 of Cups. That's how you're going to find your real person. But you got to distinguish who is who. Happy. But I believe you're going to make the right choice because this is why you had to go through what you went through. This spiritual warfare. Child, what the? This person going to get bad karma. They're going to do judgment So, like, divine don't know that you crept through these goddamn spiritual walls, portals. Like, they don't, but they got through. So you got your person that's into you, coppers. Didn't I say something about copper? Copper bars, 1.5 millimeters, 2 millimeters. So some about copper bars. Y'all need to order y'all some copper. That's about the frequency or something. I'm about to order me some copper today. A copper bracelet. It only like on Walmart. It's probably only like $7. Y'all need to get y'all some copper bracelets. Yeah. Something about the frequency. Listen to y'all some 741 HD frequencies too. Raising your vibrations. Because this demon right here, I don't think they're gonna be able to take it to war with you. You already know how to protect yourself spiritually. This some weird shit I picked up. This is crazy. They made it through the portal. Romantic love affair. Now they get to come personally and have sex with you. Sex fix. Now they personally can come through somebody that they use a body or whatever and have sex with you. So back then there must have been some sex magic. Wishmaster. Whatever this shit is right here. Illusion. They was able to send out some type of illusion through magic. Ooh wee. So in the spiritual realm, they just was working on your relationships. Like they'll get mad when you're with somebody. If you're having sex with somebody, they just was able to like do something spiritually to break y'all up, put you in a mindset. So you could have still had some type of hex curse on you from back then, your mindset that, you know, ooh, I ain't gonna say make people cheat on you because people do what they will, but to break this relationship up. So you broke a hex, a curse, and this thing probably know it, and that's why it needed to come through the portal. Because back then they was doing magic on you. This Jinn, you know, sending out illusions. Like say, I'm gonna put it this way. I'm gonna give you an example. Like say, this is how you know this hex and curse was on you. Say when you started dating and you always get anxious or have a lot of anxiety, somebody gonna cheat on you, something like that are cheating on you. So you can accuse them. It'll make up your, you know, fuck up your relationships. That was some type of hex or curse from, you know, this person. And I just heard somebody fucking laughing. Like, what the fuck? And they'll say, that's schizophrenic. You don't hear nobody laughing, bitch. I'm spiritual. I know. There ain't no damn schizophrenic, bitch. Fuck out of here. People have gifts. People do out here be having real fucking gifts. Even some psychiatrists have gifts. I would call that a gift. Be able to help people balance out their life, wouldn't you? Let me close this out and get ready for this collector read. Members, I have to do another collector's read for you. Members read for you. And collectors, so y'all both get 2 reads each today. That was interesting. I need to close this out with something good. Tell me something good. Yeah. Hold up. It's saying get this. I gotta get the gods. Can't forget. So glad I found you. So glad I found you. I just heard that. Come on, King Von. King Von don't want to come up. Set up. Test. Okay. Give me something. Yeah. Something about illusions. Hitler. Victory. Like I said, you're going to have the victory in this. Nothing back there. You're going to choose right this time. Choose who you will serve. This lifetime. Because last lifetime, you chose a Jinn. Your bloodline ain't part of no Jinn. Let me get the gods. Your bloodline ain't part of Jinn. You ended up getting tricked. Somebody taking action. Your ancestors taking action. Thought. Gods. Give me some for the gods. Yeah. You're going to have to speak up. Speak something. Okay? Let's go. Your antennas are up. It's something about copper, too. I keep telling you. Yeah. Rest and rejuvenate. Rest and recharge. You need to rest and recharge. Yeah. A lot of power. This time you're going to stand in your power against this Jinn. Okay? Against this damn Jinn.